Hey everyone, it's Wendy from Log Cabin Vintage, and I'm back with another week of What's New Wednesday. I wanted to just pop on a little bit early today because I have a meeting I'm going to this afternoon. But I wanted to pop on and share some of the books that I've added over the past week onto the website. You can always find these books over at logcabinvintage.com, and they are in the new arrivals collection in the menu. So let's get started. The first set I did was another set of these Step Up to Reading books. These are all history. One set, so it's Meet the Pilgrim Fathers, Christopher Columbus, which was obviously here before the Pilgrims, George Washington, Robert E. Lee, and John F. Kennedy. I love these history books. I try to keep these Step Up books in stock because they're just fantastic books for kids starting off learning how to read. Next, I added this Barnes & Noble edition of Pride and Prejudice. It has green foredges all the way around. I don't think it was ever read. The little satin ribbon is still tucked into the book. It is a gorgeous edition. Look at these end papers. Oh, I love the marbled end papers. So this was just added to the shop as well. Modern edition, but classic literature. Now I added two books from my favorite series from when I was a little kid. I loved reading the Black Stallion books. So I added The Island Stallion and Black Stallion in Flame. And these two, I'm selling them together. They both come with their dust jackets, and then their covers are this style cover and that style spine. So they both match that. Next, I have I've been adding some more vintage children's books, and I added some new basic readers. These are a set of 3. This is our new friends. These are all Dick and Jane books. Everybody remembers the Dick and Jane books from childhood. New Friends and Neighbors, and New Streets and Roads. And they are just fabulous books. So I added those 3. And then I also added this pair because I didn't have volume 4. They do come in volumes, and they progress by age level as they get higher. So this is 5, 1, and 2. And this is the New Days and Deeds, and then More Days and Deeds. So I put those 2 together, and then the other 3 I'm selling as a set as well. One of my favorite finds from this past week, I found these on Saturday, are these Dick Bruna books. This is Dick Bruna's Tom Thumb, Dick Bruna's Cinderella, and Dick Bruna's Little Red Riding Hood. I think the illustrations on these are amazing. I love his artwork. He created a rabbit that he has done all kinds of things have been sold. Like the rabbit is like a stuffed animal. There's figurines. So he is really popular with collectors. So this is a great set if you are a Dick Bruna collector. Next, I have another set of vintage children's books. You'll be seeing a lot of these in the next couple weeks because I have so many. These are Health of Our Nation books. And this one is Training for Living and Living and Doing. And they're just fabulous. I love the inside covers of these. They're all about health and taking care of your body. So those are in the shop. Next, I have a set of 6 My Word books. These are early spelling primers, and they go by age level, and they progress as the stars get higher. So does the word progression in these. So I have number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. I think that one is 6, maybe 7, and then number 8. And I love the colors. They just have they have great illustrations in the title pages, and then they're just filled with, words for spelling. So lots of spelling practice in these. Really great edition. I love these books. I've been holding on to them for a really long time, and I'm like, it's time to list them and let them go. But I do love them. So they have been added to the shop. This book is called A Farm, and It features the paintings of Carl Larson. He bought this farm, which was adjacent to his property in Norway, or I'm sorry, in Sweden. And he did a whole set of paintings about what farm life would have been like in the 1800s. And then the story was written to coincide with the farm life. And so it's just such a neat story. If anybody has, you know, a family farm in their family, it'll just bring back wonderful memories of farm life and, you know, past days on the farm. So I really love that book, and I'm glad that I was able to find it and add it to the shop. So that's all that I have for this week. I feel like that was a lot of books, but it seemed like a lot more books, but it was because it was in sets. So it doesn't seem like a lot when they're in sets. And I have a Why Is This Still Here Wednesday book. I forgot to do it last week, but I'm coming back with it. This book is called Seeing Europe by Automobile. It is a nonfiction book. This is a first edition by Lee Merriweather. It has the gold 4 edges on the top, not on the sides, but just on the top. And it's all about, I love the inside cover, it's all about traveling by automobile through Europe, hence the title. So this is still available in the shop. Go buy it. I love it. And I will see you next week for another edition and some more books. You can always find the video on my Facebook page, and I am going to be having a YouTube page coming soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll have more details about that in the next couple weeks. And you can always just visit the shop at logcabinvintage.com. I look forward to seeing you guys again next week. Thank you so much. Bye.